my old behind up here. Oh man, it's been a long day. But I'm grateful that I was able to see this day. Some people did not see this day. They had no idea that yesterday was their last day on this earth alive. I don't even have my tripod. I don't know how much I can hold this up, you know. So much on my mind. Till I had to drive all the way out here to the land to in the country just to have just to get some peace. So much going on. And I've tried my best not to get involved in these cares of this world like how others do, you know. We got enough to think about. We got enough on our plate. FBAs, Black Americans, natives of this land, whatever they call us these days. We got a lot of work to do. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there, because y'all is not playing with us. We think we got all the time in the world to do what we want to do on our own time, how we want to do it. We are all messed up. Go walk for a second. Just walk. We're all messed up, y'all. Our people, you know, nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to really let it soak in that we got some issues. We have some serious issues going on with us in our community. And we get mad at others when they point it out. We want to call them racist. We want to call them all kinds of things. Yeah, maybe they are racist. But we give them the ammunition. We give them the ammunition to berate us, talk about us. All this time we've been here in captivity or prisoner of war, whatever you want to say. I'm going to have to get my peace because that dog get loose. I don't want to get too far away from my truck. I might need to get my peace. You know, dogs, man. I'm over here in my space. I'm not bothering them. It's crazy. But what was I saying? You know, they refer to us as, or we refer to ourselves as in captivity or prisoners of war, however way you want to look at it now. It doesn't even matter. We don't have ourselves together. We know more about the goings on in others' lives than we do with our own selves and our own communities. We want to always point the finger at someone else. We want to get offended when others point out our shortcomings. And it's so heavy on me of what I want to say till I can't even get it said like how I want to. What's up?
I got the car.
Okay.
I got done with my hot dog.
Okay.
My corn dog.
Your corn dog, okay. It's good. You didn't lock the door, did you? We'll be locked out.
No, the door ain't locked.
Okay, let me get them keys out of here before we end up being locked out here all night. But we blame everyone else for our issues. We gotta stop. We gotta take accountability for ourselves as a community, as individuals. We get upset because, like, for instance, the occupation of the military in Washington, D.C. We get upset about that. They're saying that they're targeting our black children. The thing is, why are our children out all time of the night? Why are our children able to have access to weapons, have so much freedom on their hands that they can just hang out all night? Huh? Who we blaming for that? We all up in arms. Got people on social media, on YouTube, talking about, hey, they're targeting our children. They arresting our children. They're harassing our children. Why aren't your children at home? I remember coming up. I was raised in the country, but my mother lived in the city. And I knew for a fact, city folk, the young children whose parents did not play with them, and they knew better, before that street light was on, they had to have their behinds at home. Us in the country, we had these little things called night lights. Let me see if I can show you one of them, if you're not familiar with it. See that right there? See that light right there? That right there, that pole, that light right there? That was our cue. When that thing started humming, it would hum before it actually came on full force. It would start humming. And if it started humming, you can guarantee your behind gonna be humming that night when you get home. So, like how it is now, the trees setting over there, the sun setting over there across the trees right there, that would get you behind in the house. I went to Philadelphia. I think I was like 18. No, I was 16 going on 17. And I spent the weekend not the weekend, but the whole week, me and my younger sister, we spent the whole week in Philly with our cousin, my mother's first cousin, and her husband and children. And I was so used to being in the country at night, everything was quiet. You didn't hear anything other than you hear dogs barking, frogs doing their thing, crickets, all kind of night activity of the animals. You didn't hear many people out and about. It was a rare thing you hear someone at night. And I was used to that. When I got to Philadelphia and I stayed there that week, that was the most horrible experience. My cousins, they treated me wonderful, but me, a young girl from the country, that was a very traumatizing experience. I couldn't sleep well because people were out all night long. all night. All night. Sun come up. They still up. Someone's in the street. No one's going to sleep. It was disturbing. And right then I understood why my grandmother was the way she was with me. And I'm thankful for it. I'm very thankful for it. But we want to always blame someone else for our children when they get their behinds in trouble. We want to blame the system. We want to blame everybody. Now they want to talk about, oh, they're taking away the programs to rehabilitate the young people when they get in trouble. First of all, they have no damn business being in trouble. Parents not falling short, not doing their job. I wasn't a perfect parent. I was far from being a perfect parent. But one thing you can assure, they know I didn't play about hanging out all night. I didn't play that. You're not gonna be out getting yourself into things and nothing but trouble. Darkness. When the darkness hits, there's nothing out there but evilness. Things that go bump in the night. We failed. We failed our children. Either we don't train them properly or we embellish too much with them. It's one or the other. There's no balance. None. It's no balance. Whatever our children do, we'll sweep it under the rug before everybody else finds out about it. So much in here about our people. I'm telling you, I can't get it all out. It's frustrating. It's frustrating that our people don't want to take accountability for what's going on, for what we're not doing right. Go over there to that. Watch out where you're going now. It's late in the evening and snakes might be out trying to find their little homes to go in. Keep your eye on the ground. Just don't be running all over the place. It's just frustrating. Is that a cucumber?
Now we got no cucumbers.
I didn't plant any cucumbers out here. It's so frustrating because we don't want to have no accountability for what's going on in our community. And no one wants to hear me talk about Yahuwah or Yahuwah, however you say it. No one wants to. They definitely don't like me talking about Jesus. They good old lowly Jesus. They don't want me talking about any of that. You know, I know people, they think I fell off my rocker or I'm just trying to be difficult. I'm not going with the norm. No, I'm not. Yahweh has woken me, has awakened me. I am awake. Big time. I see exactly what's going on. And if you don't come up out of there, come out of all that stuff that the heathens taught us, if you don't come up out of that, we going down with them. This stuff that's going on right now, you got militias and other people that don't look like us wanting the president to allow them to have a civil war, declare a civil war on anyone that opposes them and their ideologies. They taste blood. They're like sharks in the water. And you got one little cut on you. One little cut. And they're ready. They circling. They want permission from the president to start purging us. Man said they wanted to go from, oh wow, that's what that is. Those are passion fruits. Oh wow, we got passion fruit out here.
Now we do.
Yeah, that's passion fruit. That's good.
Alright.
Look at that right there. That's passion fruit.
Yeah, Grandma said we got a lot over there too. We got a lot over there.
That's passion fruit. Oh wow, that's what that is.
But when it get bigger, we gonna eat
But they've been planning this for years. Years they've been planning. They've been stocking up on ammunition and weapons and bug out bags and bug out bunkers, bug out locations, all of that. All of that. And all we do, the black people, the house of Jacob, because if you call them anything else, if you say Israel, they think you talking about them folks across the pond. Nobody think about them. They got their day. But I'm talking about the house of Jacob. The descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel. Dylan. The house of Jacob. Descendants of the 12 tribes. I'm talking to you. You. You don't want to hear this. But we about to get purged. Y'all is allowing the heathen. He's using the heathen to purge the rebels from among us. Because we got a lot of them. We got rebels. You might not want to consider yourself a rebel, but if you eating pork, shrimp, catfish, crab leg, lobster, what's that other little thing? That other little thing in the shell. That look like a little round thing they have in the shell. Anyway, it don't have scales on it. If it anything that got scales on, don't have scales on it. And the chicken. And the turkey. Because you know the chicken is a cross breed of an animal that's a jungle fowl. Any scavenger bird. That is a scavenger bird. If it eats flesh, tears flesh to eat it, that's a scavenger bird. But nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to hear that. Leave me alone. Let me eat my chicken. Let me eat my turkey. Turkey. Close kin to the vulture. Ain't that something? Nobody want to hear it. Nobody want to hear me say, leave them alone. Pass that hot sauce to me. Go ahead. Have at it. But I'm just letting you know, y'all about to purge the rebels. And he ain't talking about the ones, just the ones that going out willfully sinning. Dylan, please. Please, sir. Willfully sinning. Unaliving their fellow Israelite sister and brother. Disrespectful. debaucherous, whoremongering, you name it. Anything that goes against y'all's laws, statutes, and commandments, which he had set up for us. Any of that. If you are participating in that, you are a rebel, and he gonna purge you. Don't want to hear it. Oh yeah, and the ones that, what's that next holiday come up here? Halloween. Yeah, y'all too. Gonna be purged. He said, learn not the ways of the heathen. And that's all we do. We don't want to come out of the ways of the heathen. We want to just leave us alone. Let us do what we do. I don't want to hear that. Get attitude. Spirit get all twisted up. I can tell. I can tell when I done hit a nerve. But if I don't say anything, I'm just as bad. So if you don't want me to say nothing to you about anything, stay away from me. Because if you come around me and you do it in my face, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say something. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But y'all's about to purge. He going to use our enemy to purge us. Isaiah, what is it? Isaiah 4, chapter 4, verse 7, or maybe it's chapter 7, verse 4. Probably got it backwards. There's going to be 7 women to 1 man. We got men folk that think that's a good deal. See what he say? He says 7 women to 1 man. Like, that's a good thing. So if it's 7 women, Dylan, please, I'm trying to video. Thank you. So if it's 7 women to 1 man, then what happened to our men? What's going on with our men folk? Where they at? Where they at? He said our men will be taken far away. And my daughters will be on the ground, sitting on the ground, in the dust. So if the men being taken far away, what that mean? Incarceration, deportation. You know, he want to deport American citizens. Our men will be taken far away. And we're going to be left alone to fight on our own. Was he purging the rebels? The rebels among us, he's purging. He's going to purge. And he's been purging for a minute, but we take it as something else. But he's been purging us for a minute. And we still out there doing what we do. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's so disheartening. When you think about it, 2/3 of the house of Jacob is going to be purged. It's going to be eliminated. It's going to be dealt with. It's going to get the sword. Because he say sword. They're going to get the sword. All these rebels, even these ones, these Christianites, they're Israelite and Christian at the same time. These Christianites that go around talking about, instead of saying Jesus, they say Yahweh, Yahushua, Hamashiach. You know, the one they want to say is his son. Y'all didn't have a son. He only had one, and he said that was Jacob. And we are his children. He adopted us. Just like how Jacob adopted his sons' grandsons, Ephraim and Manasseh, as his own sons, he did the same with us as a nation. We are his children. We are his chosen. And we are supposed to be the light of the world. But we're the laughing stock of the world. Because we out here killing each other. Doing all kind of things, unspeakable things to each other. Backbiting, hating. Not helping each other when you can help. That's just as bad. That shows hatred. Hatred against your fellow brother or sister in this nation. The house of Jacob. We are family. We are a family. Ten sons, one daughter he had. Then 2 adopted grandsons as his own. That made the 12 tribes of Jacob, of Israel. So they say, you know. But y'all changed his name to Israel. And look at us. Look at us. Look at us. We pitiful. We pitiful. We pitiful. We gonna be even worse when this purge ramps up, because it's been going on for a while. They been doing us in for a minute. But you ain't seen nothing yet. It's about to get real for all of us that are outside of his will. I'm living in his will. Hey, I'm not playing with y'all. I don't play about him. I don't care who around me. They can do whatever they want to do, but they're not going to knock me off of my mind. My mind's made up. My heart's made up. No one can change my mind. It's Yahuwah only. No Yahushai, Yahushua, Jesus. Y'all better stop it. Jesus ain't doing nothing for you. Jesus ain't doing nothing for you. I can really show you some examples of Jesus not doing nothing for you. But out of respect for the dead, I won't say it. But Jesus ain't doing nothing for you. But you're still sitting up in there. Still giving your hard-earned money to people that y'all did not elect or select as his priesthood. Y'all got these people around here calling themselves prophets. What you prophesying? Huh? You can't prophesy something that's already been prophesied. Whatever we need to know is right there in Isaiah, Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Daniel, all of them. Oh, well, I guess that's a neighbor I'm going to have to deal with. But it's better than what I got in the city. It's getting late. But I'm going to say this before I go, though. About these men folk, women folk calling themselves prophets, prophetess, all this garbage. Y'all don't have no prophets here. They have not come on the scene yet. We have not. No teachers, preachers, whatever you want to call yourself. Y'all say all that will be restored. Pastors, yeah, them too. Y'all say he was going to restore all that whenever he comes and deal with the heathen and the rebels of the house of David. Not David, so sorry, house of Jacob. Because David's going to come back as king or prince under Yah. Because he was a man after Yah's heart. Everybody else He's going to bring back all of them. Elijah, Elisha, Jeremiah, Amos, all the people, Moshe, all the people that we read about will be back, and he's going to establish his kingdom. They're going to teach us correctly. Okay? Y'all don't have no Levite priests among us that we know of. He has not appointed any prophets while we're here. We all gotta work out our life, work it all out with him. There's no intercessors, there's no one. We can warn each other. We can show each other where we need to be in y'all. But all this other stuff, because if y'all, how they say, y'all told me. Well, if y'all told you this, he tell you stop eating chicken. He tell you stop eating turkey. He tell you stop eating pork. He tell you when in doubt, leave it out. Check your labels. If it got pork in it, they got pork in everything, y'all. Come here, I tell you, they got pork in everything. So you got to check your labels. They change up the words. So you need to get educated on that. They real clever, but they ain't clever enough for me. They got in the medications, everything. Ooh, child, it going on 32 minutes. And the sun's gone down on that end. When you get home, gotta get my little grandboy, get him back to his mama. It's about time. Close the door. I'm about to leave. Close the door. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and leave now, and I don't know if it came out right, but it came out. Be blessed. Repent. My brothers and sisters, repent. Cry out to y'all. That's your only savior. That's the only thing that's going to save you out of this is y'all. Don't be like the stubble after the forest fire. Dust. See y'all later. Goodbye.